Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Megan Campbell and this is maconSTUFF. So this might seem a little unfamiliar to you as I've never shot a video in here before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. So welcome to my gym. I realize it's not the iron paradise, but it does the job for me. So for the last month I've religiously been spending quite a lot more time in here, trying to work a little bit on my fitness. And I'm happy to announce that over the last month I have definitely shown some gains. I've lost approximately 10 kilograms in weight and a couple of centimeters around my waist. So the idea of this whole gym is to try and get fit and lead a bit more of a healthy lifestyle. And in the long run, my dream is to be able to do calisthenics. And for a guy of my size and weight, getting into calisthenics is not easy, I'm not going to lie. I have been doing quite a bit of exercises. These are some of the routines that I've been doing. There are some routines that I do that are not even on here, but all you need to know is that I am working on it. So with the equipment that I have here, there are quite a lot of options for calisthenic beginner type workouts, but there is one thing that I've been missing, and that is a dip station. So I decided to make myself a pair of parallettes, which is a fairly nice piece of equipment, very versatile, quite a few different kinds of exercises that can be done on them. I'll possibly show you a couple of examples as best I can. But before that, just a little disclaimer, this build is not something that I came up with myself. I saw it on another channel called Buff Dudes. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to go check it out. Really nice channel, you should check it out. Those dudes are buff. So let me show you a couple of clips of how I put this together. Very simple, no tools required. Although a pipe wrench would have been nice, but I didn't have one of those, so I had to muscle these things together. And as soon as I've done showing you that, I'm going to add a couple of finishing touches in here and possibly show you a couple of examples of what can be done with these. Don't laugh, this is a work in progress. Okay, so here they are. My parallette bars are done. I'm very happy with how they turned out. Just a couple of changes / improvements that I would like to make. Firstly being the size of this material that I'm using is a 25mm, and I wanted to use a 30mm to have something bigger to hold on, especially for the dips. With my weight, doing dips on these bars is really taxing on my hands. It really hurts. The 30mm galvanized pipe and fittings worked out to almost double the price of this, and I didn't want to spend that much money. So what I did is I got these. Well, this is actually one thing that I cut in half. It is a barbell pad that you put over your barbell so that your shoulders are protected when you're lifting heavy weights. So I bought one of those, cheapest one I could find, cut it in half, and all I'm going to do is stick them over here, one on this side, and cover all of these, which I also cut in half. So another thing I wanted to do was add a bit of protection on the ends over here, which I also saw on the Buff Dudes video. They found these tiny little tennis balls that they cut slits in, and they stuck them over here. I couldn't find small tennis balls like that. I found standard size ones, the cheapest ones I could get. The slits don't seem to be working for me, so I'm going to attempt to cut a hole the size of the pipe, or maybe a bit smaller, and stick them over there. So let's do that. Okay. I've got a bunch of tennis balls. Got something roughly the size of this pipe to mark out my holes, pen, and a craft knife. So let's see if this works.
Okay, so I'm going to try and put the hole over here on this side. Let's hold that down. Let's mark where we need to cut. That should do the trick. Hold this craft knife.
There we go. I think that worked okay. Let's have a look, see if it fits on here.
There we go, perfect fit.
Now let me cut the rest. So there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this build. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of skill involved, but it's definitely something functional that I hope to use a lot in the future. Before I leave you guys, I would just like to say today is my 38th birthday, and exactly 1 year ago I came up with this t-shirt design. As you can see, 37 was my birthday last year, and I'm very proud to say that at the back, as you can see, 3607, that was the amount of subscribers that I had on my birthday last year. I'm very pleased to say that I'm over 7,200 subscribers today, which means that my channel has grown pretty much double in the last year. And I would just like to say a very big thank you to every single one of you that is watching this right now, that has watched a bunch of my videos in the past, that has subscribed to my channel. I truly hope that I can double this up again by the time I have my 39th birthday. I don't really have anything to pitch this year because last year when I pitched these t-shirts, I sold exactly one of them, and the company that I was using for my merch at that stage only printed t-shirts if I sold a minimum of 15 of them, and obviously that wasn't met, so no t-shirts were made or shipped anywhere. I felt really bad about that because there was one guy that purchased a t-shirt. His name was Rob Troutbetter, a good friend of mine, also with a YouTube channel. He lives in New Zealand, and he was the only one who purchased a t-shirt. There were a couple of these t-shirts that I had made locally for myself. So eventually I think I ended up sending him 2 t-shirts because I felt bad that he made the effort of purchasing a t-shirt and he never got to receive one. So thanks again, Rob. That really meant a lot to me. I have since changed my merch vendor to Teespring, which is a lot better, seeing as they don't have a minimum requirement of sales to be made before they go into production. Teespring will print even just one t-shirt. The only catch is that you have to wait for the next shipping date before your t-shirt will actually be shipped. So I don't have this specific one. I've got pretty much the exact same one without my age and without my subscriber count at the back. And I've got another design as well. I'll show them over here. If anyone is interested in any of those t-shirts, go check it out. One last thing, for those of you that do follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I am about to embark on a restoration of epic proportion. And here is what I'm talking about. I'll show you a couple of clips now of this antique pump organ that I managed to pick up, which I'm going to attempt to repair and restore within the coming months. This is a fairly daunting task. I've never done anything to this type of scale. I've always been whining because I don't have anything awesome to restore, and I don't think it gets any more awesome than this. And I truly hope I don't stuff it up. I'm going to obviously be doing that in a series because it's going to take a very long time to do. I hope that you will join me on the journey of restoring this. Some of my other videos might take a bit of a backseat for now, the album that I'm busy writing, but I might take breaks in between and do some different content along the way. But who knows? That's the whole thing with this channel. I know about as little as you which direction this channel is going to take next. I sort of take every day as it comes, and I put out the kind of content that I feel like putting out at that time. I know it's been kind of a roller coaster for you, my subscribers, because you kind of never know what you're going to get next. But that's pretty much the whole point of this channel. I do what I want, when I want, and just hope that you guys like it. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, keep making stuff.